Hold your fire!
Oh my God, Gabe. You've killed a CBDC agent.
It's Ellis. Executed. Leon, you find anything?
The place is torched. I don't know what they were growing, but it wasn't narcotics.
Romer knew we were coming.
So what's our next move?
We watch for the next viral outbreak. We won't have to wait long.
Logan's report was clear enough.
I want 2 additional teams assigned to this. Find Romer.
I understand.
Logan is my best agent. What do you want to do?
Nothing. We will wait. We will wait and see what he can discover.
Our WHO contact was correct. Everyone within 100 miles is dead.
Not everyone. This man is still alive.
How is that possible?
It's not.
And I am going to keep my mic on this one. You know, just for some light reactions and whatnot. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of trouble getting the, my stream set up. I don't know what was going on. It was dropping really bad, but I just went ahead and restarted the whole computer, uninstalled the driver, and did all that. Thankfully, I was able to pause and resume the stream, as opposed to having to close it out and start a new one, but it'll mess up that footage at the start, but it's fine. We haven't started the run yet. I was going to start about now, but I'm going to give it like another 3 minutes because I didn't think I'd be spending like the first 15, 20 minutes doing that, so... Alright, everything sounds alright, so I'm just going to let it loop another time or two. I'm going to start the new game. I'm probably going to turn down the sound effects just a little bit, because the music and everything is fine, but those shotgun blasts and everything especially start to come in real loud, and I don't really like that as much. Make a few adjustments right there. But yeah, as always, we're going to start off and run the glitch so that we can skip the cinematic. And our current personal best is an hour 10, and then our hypothetical best is just over an hour and like 25 seconds. Our goal, as per the title, is, 108? 59, almost 109. So just like a minute and a half, 90 seconds, which that's very, very manageable. We wasted more time on that personal best run on the last stage, just dying. So we're very, very close to overtaking 5th place as well. It's not out of the question that we might be able to overtake 4th place too, but I'm not going to get too hopeful with that. So let me run this one more demo because I'm still sipping my Red Bull, and then I'll set up the glitch. Well, let me set up the glitch first. So yeah, in order to go from, because it's the briefing and then the cutscene.
When does the operation begin?
In order to skip this immediately, instead of having to wait until then, you watch this all the way through.
I've got an ID match for Romer on level 1. Your due is on level 2.
And then the next FMV you play can be skipped as long as you watch this all the way through for some reason.
I'm on my way.
And because it's mission 1, quitting game and then going to a new game counts as yeah, that's the next immediate FMV. So now if you just hold X, skips it immediately.
Check.
And then you can prematurely roll out of that, but I forgot to change the sound effects. Now I have to do it again because I skipped it and then didn't watch it, but it's fine. Again, I just don't want those shotgun blasts, in my
When
ear
does the
later in the
operation
game.
begin?
Our intelligence within...
I've got an ID match for Romer on level 1. Your due is on level 2.
So we lost a lot of time last time too on the museum, so I'm tempted to go for the KG-34 to just avoid the problem with the guys on the railing, but I still think it's for the best to just try to go for the shimmy. But I'm only going to try it the once. If I end up dying, I'll get the KG and I won't go for any bigger risks later on in the run to hopefully still be able to beat that 109 time, basically. And I'll keep the microphone on during the run, but obviously I'm not going to be talking as much. But, you know, you might hear me come in and express some dissatisfaction in between. You might also just hear me coughing up a lung, so I'll try to do that away from my microphone. So let's watch this one more, and then we're good. We'll start. Running a little later, but like I said, technical issues. Alright, so thanks for being here. Wish me luck. And let's get this started. See what we can do. Make sure the timer's running. Yeah. Alright, we are ready. No, we are not. Now we're ready. Hold circle. Palette swap. And I don't know if you joined us with the speedruns or with the Omega strain, but thanks for being here. Love to build up the Syphon filter community around here. Spawn these guys back here, nice. Kill him on the way out and check out our time. Force the checkpoint. We're out of there at 57 seconds. Could be about 55 and some change, almost 56. With, you know, slightly better performance. Hardware performance, I mean. Ooh. That was about as good as I can possibly get it. On average, it's more about like 59. But 59 is more than acceptable. I'm glad to see the 57 out of the bank, though. I thought he was about to avoid me.
I've taken out Kravitz and destroyed the comm equipment, but I don't see their uplink dish.
I'll trace it.
No need to worry about much.
You've bypassed the subway security. The ramp in the first terminal should be clear now.
Fucked up the dog roll, you know, going back into the room, but still better than getting stuck behind Jeremy. Ooh, I messed up my strafe there. Not too bad in isolation, but too many little mistakes with strafing and repositioning can rack up to a good few seconds by the end of an hour.
Beacon set. Tell CBDC to get its guys down here.
Oh,
They're on their way.
he got in the way a little bit. Did one of them die by train? I could swear I heard one of them, ooh, just now. I don't see what else would have killed him. Sip my Red Bull.
Gabe, what's happening?
I'm setting a beacon. Wait.
That's about average. See, I lost a second or two just in bumping up against the wall or not being quite as sharp on the turn and stuff.
Check.
That one's even scarier than the Warehouse 76 ones.
That should be all the C4 you need to blow up in that passage.
Oh, you bitch. That has never happened to me. See, they can always do it to you.
CBDC is on their way in.
Leon, I found the gas main. I'm shutting it down.
I have such a bad habit of reloading
I've spotted Mara
before I get
Mara
off the
off in
train. You should roll off and then reload once you've hit the ground. Hold circle.
Where's Romer? Leon, I'm on my way to the park.
I've set the pickup frequency.
Right.
Try it this new way.
CBDC has the signal. They're on their way. Stand by. I'm picking up an emergency call from CBDC.
Right.
Fine enough.
CBDC has the signal. They're on their way. Stand by. Cover me.
Better than usual. But still a second or two slower than it could have been because of that segment right there. Even with fucking up my pallet swap because I don't get the 45 as earlier, I'd say that's still effective.
CBDC has the signal. They're on their way. Stand by.
Cover me.
Come on. Okay.
CBDC has the signal. They're on their way. Stand by.
Cover me.
That stinks. Don't you do it, okay.
Right.
I'm getting interference. You must be right on top of their uplink dish.
Make sure CBDC gets ahead of you. Or not too far ahead of you.
Don't destroy the dish. We need it to find the trigger man.
Leon.
Oh, that's right. And yeah, we're good.
Tell CBDC I failed. Anton Gerdue. I hope Romer's paying you enough to...
Gabe, you're
Right. Where do you go? Hold still.
Gabe, are you all right?
He's finished.
See, I'm already looking at like the 150 mark
We've
by
analyzed
comparison.
blood taken from Romer's men. It contains...
Fagan's heading for the...
Check.
I fucked up. I scrolled all the way back to the flashlight.
We've analyzed blood taken
So now
from
we're at
Romer's
about the
men.
2-minute mark.
It can...
Oh well.
Fagan's heading for the...
Check.
I'll make up for it by just going for the KG at the end.
What are you doing here?
Gabe, Fagan's run for it. Romer and Airlock.
He's fin... Right.
Pallet swap. Go on the safety side. It's literally just vertical to the bottom switch. I was hoping that would do something to mitigate their detection. That wasn't bad. Just a mistake at the beginning.
Check.
tell me.
There goes Fagin. Is Mara still alive?
Yes. Now to get some answers.
Hurry. More security is on its way. Gabe, we needed Mara alive.
See how this one
Discovered why
treats
every
us.
mission in this investigation has been compromised. Right. I found a fuel tank.
All right, well,
I planted the first explosive.
at least they settled it early. Now we know to get the combat shotgun. Go for the safety.
Found the power to the motion sensors. I'm heading over to the bunkers now. That's the last explosive. I'll trigger the timer once I'm on the roof and have disabled their radar.
Copy.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that. And then hold circle. The last one's the only one you gotta skip. You do not want to die here. Because as you've noticed, no checkpoint yet.
I've got the last code. You want to try to find a way up to the radar tower on the roof. Get ready to lift off.
I'm ready.
Leon, I found the elevator to the roof.
Good shit up
Get
to
ready
now.
to dust off.
Gabe, the force is crawling with the controls.
Less than a whole minute behind.
Leon, I check.
Okay, you know, one cycle, but that's fine. Come on, fire skip, don't fail us now. You're failing me. All right, take the long way. You know what? No, I can afford one more. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. And then I can just take the long way from there, worst case. Because remember, these times that it says we're losing time to is, you know, from that best run, so... Or from that hypothetical stitch, so it's not that big of an issue right now. Okay. Long way it is. I usually don't have much trouble with the fire skip, but it's a little too high stakes right now. Oh, shit.
My God. Syphon filter.
And yeah, the fire skip isn't usually too big of a problem for me, as I'm sure you've seen before. It's just, you know, it's not a guarantee. And it's a shitty one to keep having to try over again. Damn. I gave it the couple of chances, but...
One more.
Right.
Best not to force it. Damn.
One more thing.
Right.
That's for all the museum shit that we didn't fuck up, I guess.
I found the first group of... Right.
And I think what's happening with the vaccines too is, like, as we've said, it rapid fires it so rapidly. It might just be logging in the other hit. You know, pretty much like at the same time the animation started, probably. And there's that repositioning I was talking about earlier. Same thing with the boxes. And yeah, he just chucks it up in the air sometimes. Ooh. That was a real bad card key. It usually spawns far outside of the table. Palette swap on the window, roll down. Should be good, should be good. Yeah. And you know what? Just for the flak jacket. There's like a full one right there, but those rolls at the start were a sort of bad omen, though. I don't know if I'll get my little critical roll right here. I don't know if I can afford to risk it. Not with those unnecessary deaths. Oh, that dude spawned already anyway. Queue up the gas grenade. There he goes. You can always catch the white of his coat. And let's hope these dudes don't spawn, but even if they do, we can ignore the one, at least I know. And yeah, we're good.
I think I know how they've been moved. Check.
And yeah, my internet just completely dropped for a while because my Wi-Fi, I guess, just sucks, like the actual Wi-Fi driver on my PC. Another reason why I preferred having the Ethernet with an actual router, but God forbid $1 million internet companies provide the service you pay them for. Either way, these times are not for submissions, so it's not like it's really ruining anything. But still. Especially considering that it was all working so good. You know, a more consistent stream than I've been getting. Still not too sure on how to despawn those guys. I do it semi-frequently, but I'm not too sure if it's the angle or what. Stupid ass old man. Fagin with a hairpiece. I don't even know where Cognito is. Where the fuck is Escrow? And here's the big one. I gotta actually watch the cutscene.
Security
Not this
has
one.
been breached. Roma has ordered the...
This one.
All of Romer's underground security is palm print activated. You must follow the guard and let him open the cell. If you are seen, you won't be able to get in.
Have an evac standing by. It won't be long.
No reason to rush this part. Turn his head and go. Damn. That's never happened.
All of Romer's underground security is palm print activated. You must follow the guard and let him open the cell. If you are seen, you won't be able to get in.
Have an evac standing by.
I guess he heard me.
It won't be long.
Oh. Passed him off a little bit of weed. Here you go, don't tell Romer. Because that's Syphonfilter 3 Columbia mission weed.
Damn.
Oh, what a fucking bitch. Man, this is the worst catacombs I've had probably ever.
All of Romer's underground security is palm print activated. You must follow the guard and let him open the cell. If you are seen, you won't be able to get in.
Have an evac standing by. It won't be long.
That was weird. It must just be this throwing me off. What? No. What have you done? Will it still trigger the cutscene? That's all I can hope for. Come on, bro, don't do this to me. Okay, at least. It kept me here.
Damn.
I see Fagin dying in front of me. It's safe to say this speedrun is more than ruined, but... I guess it was worth that. It's checkpoint anyway.
Follow me.
I'm guessing that was these fools?
This way. Kill them.
Damn. I can't believe they did that shit to me. That's why I never get the 9mm at the start, because it'll freeze like that too. That was almost pretty great. That was such a good catacomb run, too. Well, I mean, that later Fagin part, I mean.
Follow me.
I despawned like half the dudes at the end.
Kill them. No, this way.
Oh, I was thinking the corridor after the stairs already. So delaying that dude is key. I'm just gonna call it here because the
Follow me.
internet cutout kind of ruined it anyway. But I want to keep experimenting with So from here I gotta run sideways and then I gotta actually touch this dude though. Not Fagin. If I touch him, then he won't interrupt Fagin, and from this point on, Fagin will skip everybody. Had I not been too slow there, he'd be actively avoiding everybody. So I think it's a matter of beating those guys to their loading zones. So it has to... You have to execute that little shimmy...
That's her cell. You're on your own now.
You know, right after the stairway with Fagin after y'all are both sneaking. If you can do that...
Let's get out of here. Check your fire!
Yeah, if you can do that, As long as you angle your camera right, it seems like you can just ignore everybody past that point and Fagan will just run towards the end and everybody will be despawned. Because that seems to be consistent, like the last 4 dudes haven't spawned on me in those circumstances. And you might have heard me mention on a stream once or twice in the past that something like that has happened before, but I could never quite work out what was going on. Because, you know, it involved running the path at an angle at a time where I did not know the path too well and didn't really understand these, you know, all this other shit anyway. So there was no way I could figure out what was going on. But now, I see clearly, you know, the pattern. Which is good for me.
There's someone up ahead.
Damn! Please!
Blech. We're way slower.
Gabe, with both.
Check. Erickson, move.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'll ask them.
Toggle turn.
Check.
Still save some time. I was gonna try something too.
Leon, I found shipping manifests for parts.
Let's see how well I can do on low health.
Leon, right.
Oh, stupid ass fuck. I hate Gabe Logan. That's bad.
Leon, right.
Grenade guy. Yeah.
That's warehouse 76.
So yeah, we're not even gonna beat our own personal time. Just because we lost so much time on the catacombs. And then, you know, it just glitched out on us, so that was the worst stroke of luck. We had to sit there and watch Fagin get
Leon,
killed in the
pass
dark.
him. Right.
At least it fixed itself with the checkpoint, but... necessary now. Yeah, that works fine enough. Here's the big one. Oh, nice. I'm dead. You can't fuck up at all right there. God damn it. Blah. What's the point of this fast-ass gun if it can't get these headshots, man? Damn.
I've made it into the power room. I'm going to try to overload the generator.
Be careful. I'm not sure what that will do to the power room. The whole place can blow.
I don't have much choice.
Whole circle because we're on the Biz 102 or Biz 32, whatever. Here we go.
Leon, I found the elevator down to this.
If nothing else, that was a fantastic blackout.
Leon? Right.
I don't think that killed either one of them.
frantic calls from NATO Command. The tracking the missile launch. All
Son
European
of a
commands are
bitch.
being ordered to DEFCON 3. If you don't get to the detonator on level 2 in time, we're looking at World War 3.
These guys might just kill me right here. I'm definitely dead. Oh, it's just the biz too.
Gabe, I'm intercepting frantic calls from NATO Command. They're tracking the missile's launch. All European commands are being ordered to DEFCON 3. If you don't get to the detonator on level 2 in time, we're looking at World War 3.
That was almost a good silo too. Worst case scenario, just reset.
Leon, I made it. I'm triggering the missile's
Still on par with the new average though.
Logan! Logan!
So yeah, our average last year was about 90 minutes. Our average this year is about 68. Or I mean 78.
What now?
First, we
Closer
get the
to
lab
the
back started
personal
on this
best from
disc
last
and your
year.
vaccine.
But
No,
we've gotten as high
I
as
mean,
that 110.
all of this. What's happened here? Markinson's involvement with Fagin,
So the
Romer,
only thing that
their
was really a
plans,
problem
the
was just the
virus?
repeated
What's it
failures
all
on the
mean?
catacombs.
I
There
don't
was some
know.
hiccups
With
along the
Markinson
way.
dead, I don't know if
But if
we'll
we
ever
hadn't have
know.
fucked up so much on the catacombs, and if I hadn't have died right at the beginning, like 3 times with the first stronghold level, that accounted for like literally like those 10 minutes, especially the catacomb goofs. It was horrible. So more than anything, that was just a very bad string of events at the worst possible time with like the worst checkpoints and all that. By comparison, it's, you know, still roughly on about par with what we've been doing. So as time goes on, we'll hopefully get better. I won't be able to run it again until Sunday. I was supposed to get a lot of practice in at the end of the month, but like I said, my internet has been fucking up like this, so that's cost us a lot. But we'll stick with it. We'll be doing it the rest of the month at least. As often as we can, we'll get really big sessions. So just subscribe to keep up with that if you care about the daily posts. And then I guess you could turn on notifications too. I shouldn't be doing anything other than posting shorts until the next time I stream Syphonfilter, so otherwise just keep checking around the same times and you'll catch me eventually. I'll let these credits run and then I'll cut the stream. So thanks for hanging out and hopefully we'll do better next time.
Well done, my dear.